Alrighty, hey there, guys. Really sorry about the late start. Lunch kind of just had a few complications. Well, not super bad complications, but I had to take it slow. Really don't like huge things roast beef. Anyway, as you might have seen from the last session of Arknights last Thursday, I did get not here. I did end up getting the reconstruction HQ to max XP level. So we're gonna start with that which involves reading some messages from Ardelia. We also do have updates from the infestation too. Yes, Mickey, you're here too. You're the reason why the bedspread's not, well, the extra blanket's not on. Alright. Administrator, do you think there are deficiencies remaining at the infestation as the residential outpost? Mr. Dupan specifically asked me to continue developing this place properly before he left. Huh, he left. Interesting. I wonder if that's gonna same thing's gonna happen to Ardelia when she leaves. The area here. I've been pondering for a long while, but I'm stuck. Figured I might as well ask for everyone's input. Also, I just realized, yeah, we're already here, and I need to go swap out to the swap genders. That's right, Hoffman. Don't sit on your doubts alone. Bring them to the team. We got your back. People, feel free to share your thoughts too. I actually don't think we're missing anything. It's just every time I pass by the canteen, I kind of miss Uncle Pan's cooking. Shimmy. Shortcomings. Perhaps we could focus on improving convenience? What do you think, Edmund? I'm curious on this one. Put a message board to let everyone at the infestation share their thoughts. Good idea. This way it'll be easier for me to understand everyone's needs and suggestions. Now that you mention it, it does seem like this place is missing a key landmark. What do you think best represents the infestation? Watchtower. Also, I'm going to move myself down here for these. I agree. That was the first thing that came to my mind, too. Yeah, it's an icon. Indeed, the Watchtower has witnessed every step of our efforts to build this infestation. We've overcome so many hardships, not just with Enfield's help, but thanks to it as well. Yeah, let's designate the Watchtower as representative structure of our infestation from now on. Thanks, everyone. I know what to do. All right, yeah, we're gonna go back to the Dijon and swap our gender. So I forgot to do that. While I'm doing this, I will be letting folks know that. Well, let me let Mickey out. If you saw what I did, no, I was not trying to basically hit him with my snack box. I was trying to push him out of the way, and I'm going. Speaking of out of the way, going the wrong way. I don't know why I started in the power plant when we are having constantly been swapping genders. Yeah. I also forgot that we need to do something else too. So what we'll do is now we'll read Ardelia's message. I already started some of it. for this. Just because you keep doing it. How have you been, Edmund? Would you be able to come by the reconstruction HQ at the power plateau? Things have gotten complicated. After all, no one expected Crow to appoint those two well people. Your help is definitely needed. Sure, heading over right now. Great, I'll be at the reconstruction HQ. But before we hit that, I want to go back to the science park. And I want to see if the mural we did last time changes depending on the gender. I know this is a stupid thing to basically just get curious on. I want to check myself. It doesn't look like it does. But I think it's also because both Edmonds. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like it does, but I think it's also because both Edmonds look very similar. You'd probably get a better differentiate from it if this was done in a Hoyle game. Because basically the gender versions, which you cannot swap between unless we're doing Zenless list, because then that's actually siblings, just like Genshin. Um, basically, they're way more different. Because the difference between I'm getting webcam back on. Because the difference between Aether and Lumine in Genshin are Lumine has longer hair. Oh, that finished up fast. Oh. Anyway, same for Kalis and Stell for Star Rail, while Bell and Wise have actually different hair colors in Zenless. Anyway, head over to here. Oh, great. Oh, great. While the cutscene is going on, I am going to be going to letting Kogoms know they're good to join it.
What's going on? What are those two doing?
Oh, well, they've been doing this for about an hour.
What?
The two have different ideas about work regarding the geological probe and the HQ. They've argued about it for days. Sadly, no consensus was reached. I did my best to talk to them, but as soon as I turned around, they were back at it again.
We can't leave this outpost without proper
Good job, Crow.
Endman, maybe we should ask them what's going on.
Endman, you're here. Sorry, I should have arranged to receive you properly.
This should have been a cut. This should have been the same cutscene. Okay, this should have been the same cutscene, and I'm pretty sure that this isn't a mobile restriction. This is just being lazy.
I heard about your disagreements with Dean. Can you tell me the details?
About that. Yeah. The geological probe serves as a surveillance tool, and the results it provides must undergo various testing. This process is essential to addressing the ecological devastation in Valley 4.
While this is going on, I'm also going to be doing some gain fixing. Apologize for doing it on stream, but hopefully I can get this done.
My priority is to safeguard environmental stability by building test plots and artificial habitats. These will help preserve the local flora and fauna. But Dean doesn't agree. He insists on running the highly dangerous blight testing first.
Do the two research projects go against each other?
Of course. If we push ahead with deep excavation and start blight-related material research right now, we risk further degrading the local ecology. Human changes to the environment might also affect certain wildlife communities. Their survival might be jeopardized. Our vision is to restore and protect the ecology. So why are we actively disrupting the only stable environment we have left? That's going too far. The risks are off the charts. I won't let this happen. Absolutely not.
All right, calm down a bit. We're just trying to get a general picture here.
Let's go and ask what the other side thinks.
Like seriously, this really should have just been. Also, I think we should have started with talk with Dean first.
Min? When did you arrive? I'll grab a few seats for you.
We're good. Actually, we're here to learn more about your recent disagreements.
It's not really a disagreement. I just can't stand Clavel's excessive cautiousness over everything. We know nothing about the state of Valley 4 after the disaster. Our priority is to quickly figure out the properties of the affected materials. Knowledge will help us solve this crisis. While we hesitate and squander our time away, we miss perfect opportunities to study these materials. And if they start changing in increasingly complex ways, our research will be further delayed.
Then start thinking of a way to work together, jackass.
But Clavel wants to
Like
observe
Christ.
and protect the wildlife
Okay, I need to
communities of the
adjust that a
Power
little bit
Plateau
more.
first. I hope he realizes just how many life forms we're talking about here. Once we're done rescuing all the critters, I doubt we'll still have the chance to study the anomalous materials. He should know the importance
Okay,
of time
that should
and
be a little bit better.
opportunity. I guess he's learned
That's
nothing
correct.
after all these years.
Take it easy. We're just trying to understand the situation.
Both of them.
I'll
make
just
a
leave it
lot
right
of
now.
sense, you know?
I hate
But we
noise
can't
gate
let this
stuff.
carry on.
I really wish I
His
could figure out
logic
how
is
the
driven
best
only
way
by
to
his
do it.
feelings. He's just a paranoid blight brain.
Paranoid? Being properly prepared can cut your losses. You're always rushing and bumbling into things. Do you know how problematic you've been for Professor Crow?
Oh, now you're trying to bring up Professor Crow. Well, I hope you didn't forget about the buggerloid who messed up the professor's last experiment.
And I'll say it again in your face. I didn't do anything wrong. But you, sir, your stiff-necked stubbornness to do everything your way is different.
Okay, I kind of feel that, and I'll say it again. That should not be in. That should be to your face. What? Why is it saying in? Why? It should be to his face.
Oh, can we all just take a deep breath?
Gentlemen, please. Mr. Crow didn't make you project leads just to see you argue all day.
I'm taking a step back because our Enfielder friends say so.
Whatever, mister. I'm not paying any attention to you.
You two are the fucking worst so far.
Hey, Professor.
Oh my fucking god! I want to punch both of these guys. I want to punch both these guys. Like,
You did good.
We can't let this
stop fighting. Come to an agreement.
We should try talking
Christ.
to them.
We just did, Pearly. They're idiots. These guys are idiots. Seriously. These guys are just a pair of idiots. Oh. Yeah, no. That should be better. Never mind. I remember it being around here. What is it? Did you lose something? It's you. Sorry for running way back like that back then. I thought about it for a while. Perhaps I didn't say it right. Maybe I should think about things from Dean's perspective. He was site director Daniel's favorite apprentice before he lost rest his soul. I'm looking for a box of documents. It contains logs and reports of tests we ran.
Hmm?
Let's help him. Those reports are important to Clavel. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Never knew there was that box there.
Ah,
This is it. All the reports are still inside. What are these reports? They sound pretty important. Well, there's just research reports about several wildlife top populations. But Dean, he's the one who wrote the reports.
Oh.
Dean wrote these reports? Should... Yeah, don't be fooled by his eagerness for deep excavations of blind materials. The only problem is his methods. They can be quite extreme at times. These reports document the organisms he managed to save with his extreme measures. Some of them are on the brink of extinction. Both of you are essentially alike, and that's why we got along all these years as fellow researchers. I do my best to ensure the stability of the testing environment, but I'm also aware that I sometimes lack his adventurous spirit. Nevertheless, someone must assess the outcomes of failure and be responsible for cleaning things up. It is my job to consider every step of the process. Right now, we should be working towards a consensus that both sides can agree on. Thank you for finding these reports for me. Reading through them has convinced me to do just that. I'm heading back to talk with Dean. We shouldn't be arguing like this. Ah, that's more like it. Deep down, these two have always shared the same vision. They probably ignore this fact due to their sudden responsibilities and the stressful work.
Ah.
All they need is an opportunity to come to agreement. Alright, team, time to head back. And Dean is over near the dorms. Yeah, let's warp over here. By the way, I'm going to be explaining this a little bit later, but explain this a little bit later because it does refer to this. But 2 Thursdays ago, when I was finishing up Brothership, I ran into a bug where basically crossing over into this area and a few other areas, I would freeze for a few seconds. That's what I was kind of working on and why we had a late start 2 Thursdays ago. It is going to come back when we're done with all of this, though. Because it's also tied to another thing that we're going to be doing today.
Let me see how good this one is. An easy victory.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
There you are. Bugger this. Where did I run off this time? Hey, here you are. Looking for something? Ah, Enfielders. Yeah, I'm looking for a long ear. Don't tell him it's like 5 feet to his right left. And there's a second one. There's a third one right in that back corner near the log button. I would regularly come here to record its activities and get some data. It's usually active around this place, but I don't see it around today. Long ear and Edmund, maybe we can help Dean look for the critter. Might convince him to calm down a little and talk to us. Ah, there it is. Little bastard. Missy, thank goodness you're still alive. Thank you so much. I spent the entire day looking for it and couldn't find anything. Thought it had... We lost too much. You're not actually against Clavel. I just can't persuade myself. We lost too much. Respected mentors, fellow crewmates who fought by our side. If we'd known about the dangers and solved the problem beforehand... I can't forgive myself being so useless during the disaster. The only thing I can do now is as much as possible. You're right, Edmund. I shouldn't be getting angry about those stupid arguments. We got a disaster. Clavel, he and I are truly at odds. I'll head back and talk things through with Clavel. Thanks a lot for clearing up my head. We didn't do much. You actually grew with his attentions and approach. We'll head back normally. Also, we're picking up a few things just because.
Can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life? And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
This should be the end of this first part.
Endman, Supervisor Perlica. Dean and I had a discussion. We got two essential tasks right now. Preserving the local wildlife in their habitats, and marking out areas for deep excavations.
But our current HQ isn't big enough to carry out both of these jobs. So we're thinking, if it's possible to borrow your strength. If this place gets an efficiency boost, we might be able to make headway in both tasks.
That's exactly why we're here. It's also the purpose of the AIC factory.
Here's a blueprint. It illustrates the plans for expanding the HQ and improving its research efficiency.
Wait, Miss Ardelia, did you do this on your own? You're so thoughtful. We really made a fool of ourselves back then. I'm so embarrassed right now.
No, this is the work. Forget it. Yeah. And truth be told, there's a lot that I have to learn from the professor.
We will use the AIC factory to provide assistance and support the expansion of the HQ.
Listen to that line again.
And truth be told, there's a lot that I have to learn from the professor.
Why do they have her English voice actor say professor, referring to Edmund, instead of professionals? That's so weird. Yep, there's the end of this. That spot up there looks like it's looked like a fight arena. Like it looks like a spot you would have a brawl. Why? But anyway, that's this to level 2. 2, so I can now start getting more XP and getting more stock bills. Also adds HC value battery, bug capsule A's for the mix, which I have started to work on. I have started to work on. I also have replaced the healing stuff with Buck Pill and Chromatic RFs. Chromatics basically is 5% max HP per second plus 269, while Buck Pill RF is 20% plus 1076. But yeah, basically what how these ones are made are by crafting and using basically the fire buckle powder with the corresponding bottles. For in case of RF, it's steel. And it's steel. You know, so so I'm going, yeah. Basically, I'm doing these ones because we can't use our main stuff for fire buckle powder, or the chrono mix, which is really weird. I don't understand why we do that. Why that's a thing. Anyway. Okay, so new quest. Greetings, Administrator. Sorry to bother you at this time. I'd like to ask you and my Enfielder friends to come over to the originating power plant. Professor Crow commissioned me to investigate acts of professional negligence within UWST during the Valley 4 incursion. I've run into some issues and would appreciate your help. This is a bit sensitive, so I can only explain it face to face. I've also notified Supervisor Perlica and Operator Shen Kuan Yu. I'll be in the monitoring room. Please, make sure you come. Yeah. Okay. Also, that the Fiona thing, that's for this one, which we'll be covering Saturday. All right. Well, guess we'll cover Insider Threat, which that's probably going to be a daily, the end of the day thing. So let's cover that. So this is going to be a little bit longer because basically the plan was doing that quest, doing here, which this is basically going over there because that's Brewing Storm for the power plateau, and then checking out what these guys are up to over here, and then we do Wolfgrad's quest, and it's like, are you kidding me?
What happened, Ingro?
My Enfielder friends. Oh, wonderful. You've arrived.
Come
early
on.
to help us out. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad help has arrived. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes can't do anything without his Enfielder friends. All he cares about is procedure or evidence.
An internal audit is not to be trifled with. Professor Crow was the one who asked us to contact Enfield for a better and more thorough investigation. You know why they have to be here.
Hold on. What are your exact disagreements?
How to carry out the task at hand. Officially, they called it an investigation into recent instances of professional negligence. But more and more of the crewmates have guessed what we're really after.
Of course they know what's going on. I don't think anyone believes the Bone Crushers got lucky when they invaded the power plateau. They definitely had inside help.
Yes, they did have help, but it's not UWST, you stupid bitch. Watch me be the dumbass. And oh hey, there actually was UWST person helping. But it's like, they had help from Neferith, who we could have killed, but she bullshit portaled away.
It's natural to arrive at such conclusions, but I need to see some proper evidence to conclude this investigation.
Investigation? Forget it. The way you're handling it, you're practically waiting for the criminals to step forward and own up.
Where's your ideas?
So you're trying to dig around for traitors? Do you already have someone in mind?
I did my homework, and I've got my eyes set on 2 suspects.
So why aren't you doing anything? These criminals are still running free in Valley 4.
Professor Crow has told us repeatedly to step lightly and act with caution. He also reminded us that the operation must be seen as fair and credible by the entire crew. This is why we'll need your help in this investigation.
What should we do, Endman?
Forward me the profiles of the 2 suspects.
Awesome. I'll sync your terminals with the files.
We must act quickly. We can't let the traitors stay one step ahead of us.
All right, my Enfielder friends. The safety of Valley 4 rests upon your shoulders. You have my sincere thanks in advance.
Both of them look super suspicious to me. How should we begin?
Yulia's post is very sensitive, but Georgie seems suspicious too.
Got a friend. No. Okay. Oh wait, no. Some. Oh, right, yeah. Hmm. Alright, so where are we going? Ah, over near the TP point over here. We must restore comms channels. Primary priority is to identify finding sources of interference. All data must be sent directly to the Reconstruction HQ using the emergency procedure. Can we take a moment of your time? Edmund. And your teamster. Okay, let's talk somewhere else. Kind of take it a little further. I don't know. Angro told me. It's about Yulia, right? I hope this is just a misunderstanding. We joined UWST in the same crew. The two of us have worked together for almost a decade.
Huh?
Almost a decade? That means she's one of your technical leads, right? It goes without saying that Yulia is a skilled technician, but she's too much of a loner. Most work in the UWST requires us to function as a proper crew. The Common Support Department gave Yulia a chance, but she tried the solo job and screwed up. She took it very badly and even claimed that someone was out to get her. I'm not trying to defend Yulia, but she's convinced that the rest of the crew is ostracizing her. I heard her complain a lot. Sometimes when she got a little too tipsy, she'd start blabbering nonsense. She even said something about working for the enemy. Even then, I found it hard to believe. Okay, that's weird, and so far that's a little bit of egg on my face. But you don't have to worry about anything for me. I'll be completely open. I'll tell you everything I know. Has Julia been acting strange lately? Her shift hours look normal. Call contents look clean, but she accessed the Valley 4 long-range radio logs a few days before the attack. I reviewed the logs and found that all comm records within a certain time frame are missing. She deleted something, and I lost my trail. Comm records? Did she delete them manually? That's really sus. Okay, can we... Okay. I didn't mind seeing the Doge meme in a in far off text in Triforce Heroes. Can we not be doing stuff like this if you're in a thing that's actually like important thing? Like if it's on, like if I see sus in a log, not gonna bat my eye. But it's like in this, can we not? And if people want to say I'm mad, I'm more annoyed. And well, I'm not even annoyed. I'm just really like, I know that makes you sound annoyed, but it's like I'm rolling my eyes. I'm rolling my eyes way more than being annoyed. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it was a really clear removal. I can't even restore the data. Do you still have the terminal carrying the long-range radio logs? The admin can probably restore the data. Great, I'll do that. I do have that terminal. Follow me. That's really suspicious. Like, absolutely suspicious. Like in my straight honest, She honestly, she honestly should be like put in confinement and be basically be questioned for that. You know. Yeah. So it's yeah. So we yeah. So that has to go here. There we go. Cool. Just need to make a little tree.
Huh?
It's been restored. Reconstructing cache documents and files. There! That's the comm records. These logs. The data volume is way too high. Something sent every evening over the course of several days. Call destinations are not in Valley 4. They're nodes outside the region. Data packs were sent with a special auto-adaptive frequency jumping technology. That's detection avoidance measures. Can we access the call contents? And also, if you're going to basically have me if you notice me calling out the sus thing and just go basic and just ignoring these such detection avoidance measures, I'm not saying that as Doge meme. I'm seeing that it's like I'm seeing that this could be worded better, but I'm seeing this as such amazing. Like they forgot amazing. No, they've encrypted. Data structure is complex and not including any standard protocol. This wasn't the first time she used it. That means she's super sus. We can't jump to conclusions yet. And I do know that's nowadays sus is basically just more common slang for suspicious, but it's like, just use the word suspicious. Okay? Problem is, Yulia likely knows that someone's been looking at this terminal. We probably won't get any new evidence out of it. We should go look for her right away. Yulia's gone to another site, but she should be back by now. We saw her when we were walking up. Like, I remember seeing the name Yulia. I'll take you to her. Like, that's... Like, we saw her when we were walking up. Dimitri, where did you go? The demolition crew is running all over the place looking for you. How can you leave your post in a moment like this? I don't understand why they made you the one in charge. This one here is Administrator of Edmund Industries. This is Supervisor Perlica, and that one is the Operator Chen. They've got a few questions for you. For me, I'm just an ordinary technician. What could I do? Did you mess things up again? Are you forcing me to take the blame? I've seen this way too often, Dimitri. You know, she's not really helping her case. Stop putting it like that. Cooperating with the investigation. It'll help you. And the UWST as well. Investigation. Me. I've slogged through this backwater for 8 friggin' years through storm and rain. I even sold that signal islands and fixed it. But now, when the blight hits the fan, you decide to blame me for everything? I guess putting on everything on Yulia is our latest rule. She's really not helping her case. Really not helping her case. Then you better explain this. Right before the attack, you made multiple calls to an unregistered comms node outside Valley 4. Your calls are also fully encrypted. What do you have to say about this? That's my private call. How dare you flip through my records? Did the Security Bureau authorize this search? You think I betrayed a UW? Forget things much? You didn't even know how to use the terminal OS back then. Guess who taught you that? And now you're biting the hands that helped you? Really not helping your fucking case. I'm not here to argue. I'll keep it simple. Undo the decryptions and prove your innocence. I refuse. Shing. What did you say? I'm Yulia. A comms technician stationed at Valley 4 facility of United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2. I've served in Valley for 8 years and 6 months. Once I didn't even run for it when the crisis hit us. And now you want me to prove my innocence without bringing me any hard evidence to the table? I don't think questioning her further would work. Apologies, Edmund. I messed everything up. At least we acquired a comms log. Angro will have plenty of materials to analyze for a while. I'll help decrypt the call contents, but this might take some time. A day, because that's how a lot of these quests have gone. Yulia, your duties have been suspended as we wait for the results. This isn't about you. We're doing this for the safety of Valley 4. That's a nice way to put it. Fortunately, I'm very much aware nobody in this blind place would defend me. Edmund, Supervisor Perlica, just take her carry on with your tasks. I have to bring her to Angro. Try to stay low, and don't let anyone hear about this. Roger that. Well, there's that.
Didn't resist her arrest.
She did resist her arrest.
His name is Georgie, right? He's somewhere near.
She was resisting her
Can't
arrest.
let him get away.
She was basically just doing the, nuh-uh, you're wrong. I didn't do this type bullshit. Which makes you way more suspicious in my eyes. Now we have to do some fights.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
I knew we could do it. Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Verify
There we
and
go.
report personal status team. We handled that fight well.
This patch is really big. I can keep my eyes on it alone. It's really big. I can keep my eyes on it alone. The reconstruction HQ is way too busy anyways. Mr. Crow said delivery and receiving must be verified and validated by 2 departments. All records must be properly taken, and no skipping of the procedure. This will slow things down. When I handle level 3 stashes, we get on with it. Complete the supplies delivery and receiving form. And remember, the form is a triplicate. Who's Georgie? The one in charge of logging the records. That'd be me. Do we have a problem here? We are. I'm Perlica, supervisor of Endfield Industries. This is the administrator and operator Chen. We're here because the USTW commissioned us to investigate internal acts of professional negligence during Valley 4 incursion. When Landbreakers attacked Valley 4, frequent accounts of normal records and missing supplies were found in the stashes you manage. Care to explain why? I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with the system. System error might help explain accounting issues. What about the missing supplies? I don't think that was caused by system errors. I read that completely wrong. Well, maybe I allocated stuff to the wrong stash. There's just too many stash locations in the power plant. Plateau. The procedure is also a mess. Maybe I remembered and punched numbers wrong. Okay, take it as the place where you made your mistakes. Oh, okay. Follow me. Well, he's
I usually allocate the supplies here. We've more than a dozen.
he's basically behaving completely.
I'm the only authorized component in the stash
He's behaving better than her.
So I guess I make mistakes at times.
So this one I can fully understand as a mistake.
Gotta look at the logs. Good luck.
This one I can fully understand if it was a simple mistake.
The only authorized crewmate? He's lying. I see more than one set of footprints here.
The other set of footprints seems shallower and smaller in size. I guess a lady was involved. The footprints ended here. And are these tread marks? Fiona, can you apply for access to nearby monitoring facilities?
No problem. Mr. Crow shared his authority level with us for this investigation. Found it. Monitoring logs for these facilities are stored at a local terminal. I've sent its location to you. Enman.
I'm not surprised at that. Alright, so another one. Let's do. Yep, no. First of all, this has to be in the middle. Another tree.
Repair successful. Enman, I've acquired the encrypted local monitoring log. I'm sending it to the SOW for analysis.
Below is the summary of security surveillance content. Monitoring video feeds showed UWST soccer distributor Georgie making repeated unauthorized nighttime entries into the storage depot, and no inventory documentation was found for the moved materials. He has one confirmed contact with an unregistered raid truck in the east sector at 1:41 p.m. a.m. Because reminder, they're usually going by basically 24-hour clock, not 12-hour clock. So it's 1:41 a.m. The truck was assembled from scrap vehicles not found under Alliance registry. This truck was spotted near the bridge approach camp after the incursion of Valley 4. Landbreakers were absorbed unloading unquantified supplies. UWST transport operator Artian was confirmed with 3 instances of hijacking transport vehicles at nighttime. The destination is near Landbreaker activity zones. Cargo manifests were unregistered. Vehicle ID, full alert, has been issued for the United Workers Syndicates of Talos 2. Cross analysis recommended. Yeah, that's the science park. I think that's supposed to be the hub.
The bridge approach camp? We finally found the trail.
The actions of this Artyom seem rather suspicious as well. We should remind Ingrid to keep his eyes on him.
We've already synced the SOW findings to the UWST. I guess we can take a look at the bridge approach camp first.
Okay, how far is that? Oh. Okay, that's over there. Okay. We're going to be going over this way when we do the Wolfgod mission anyway, because this is in that area too. And when I was looking at that before, that stated it would only be unlocked when I complete that quest. So hey. Huh. Going to 2 places early. Now, going to this place a little bit early. Not probably cleaning it up, but we'll see. Here we go.
Engaging. Stay safe.
Oh, you guys are 50. What the hell? I mean, we're 52, so it's not super scary, but still.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Oh, Orlean.
Round and shiny.
There are a few canned provisions here, made in Trick Lava. These would be the missing UWST supplies.
Yep, I see those. Yeah, so we need to complete the Wolfgod story in order to get past through there. It's kind of why I haven't fully gotten all the Orlean in this area, because I knew we still had this area to explore, and that was blocking it. I do need to get the Orlean in the Science Park and the Load Spring, though. I'll probably do that off screen. Just because I don't want to bore you guys with basically just hunting for that stuff. Which it would be that long, because I do have the Keen Valley Detector and Compass, which search for chests and Orleans that you haven't found. They are pretty useful. Like, there's some of these I wouldn't have expected. And also the hub. Anyway, let's see what's up with Georgie. Georgie, why are you sticking around? What are you doing? Oh, it's getting pretty late. I just got me off my shift. Excuse me. No one's going anywhere until the investigation is over. You're still here? I thought the investigation had ended already. What do you think? This stash looks pretty tidy, right? Yes, when compared to LB camps filled with UWST supplies. What? Now, wow, what? Oh, come on, Edmund. You can't be serious. We found evidence of supplies going missing from the stash. Want to try explaining that? Are you trying to say that you actually saw? We have acquired the monitoring logs for evidence. I don't know anything. I swear, I admit I'm a little short on money. She found me first. She said the operation would be completely waterproof. Who is she? A landbreaker? No, she's not. She calls herself a go-between with a small business. Anyone looking for quick bucks on the side will talk to her. I just gave her canned provisions that are about to expire. I never knew she would give them to the LBs. One more question. Artyom. Have you talked to him before? Artyom? He's an old veteran of the trucking crew. He's got way more years than me. I know him, but was he involved in this delivery of yours? I don't know. I really don't know. The only one I talk to is go-between. I'm in the dark about anything else. Edmund, you gotta believe me. I'm not a traitor. I just made a mistake. I don't think we get anything useful out of him. I think, honestly, I can actually believe that I legit believe he made a mistake. He actually didn't try to hide any. Well, he tried to hide any things, but when confronted, he basically just went, no. He broke. Youngly, I don't fucking believe. Hey, Thorn.
Dang it, that Georgie didn't tell us anything useful. Even till the very end.
Team, I found info on Artyom. He's a UWST trucker working at Valley 4. He's currently assigned to support the Reconstruction HQ, and that specific truck is now sitting in the United parking lot.
Understood. We'll head over right away.
This is the truck. Same numbers as we saw in the monitoring log.
Hey, where did Artyom go? I thought he agreed to have a drink after the delivery.
He wasn't looking too well today. You did invite him, but I don't think...
Excuse me. Is there a trucker named Artyom here?
Supervisor Perlica? And you brought your team. I'm the leader of this trucking crew. Artyom is usually assigned to our team. Why are you looking for him?
Won't be easy looking for Artyom. Recently, he's just been disappearing right after his shift, and avoiding people for the rest of the day.
But his truck drove out of the parking lot last night. During the curfew, actually.
Impossible. All delivery jobs are scheduled during the day. I would even switch off vehicle access for the night.
Artyom was the one who taught you how to lock down the vehicles, right? I bet he's got the same authorization. Don't forget, he's the oldest guy in the crew.
And that's why when you're swapping hands for stuff like that, you change the code. You change like codes and stuff.
What are you after, really? Is he involved in that thing?
You got too many questions, boy. The vehicle wax has arrived. Holler at the crew and get the stuff moving. Inman, this might be more complicated than we thought. I have to inform Angro at once.
Angro? Did he tell you about the investigation?
Yeah, back when we got notified about the investigation on professional negligence, he asked me to keep an eye out for things.
Okay.
Artyom is a very respected veteran of the crew. I can hardly believe this.
Excellent.
Did
That
you
makes
notice
sense.
anything unusual about him?
My trucking crew eat and live together. We're like family, you see, but recently, Artyom has been avoiding the rest of us. There's an abandoned transfer station southwest of the power plant. Artyom occasionally goes there to blow off some steam. Maybe you can check out that place.
Be silent about this. Don't let him come back, find out, and keep an eye on him if he comes back.
Understood. I'll cancel the jobs for today and get the crew glued to this post. Nobody's leaving till Artyom is found.
Is that... Okay, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I was thinking, it's like, is that where the one thing is? But no, it's not. Hey, Francis, was a dead end.
Another day of beautiful sounds.
Also, since we're doing this, we're just gonna swap
You can go as fast as
swap Arklight back, and we'll just go through the we'll just go through the highway, and that,
approach with caution.
I mean, we're just crossing over it right now. Keep in mind, we still have two other things to do after this, so it's like I'm kind of a little annoyed that we're not done with this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. I think I can... Cool. There we go. Oh!
Landbreakers? Looks like we arrived at the right time.
Thank you, people. I probably wouldn't have been able to escape if you hadn't come to get me out of the mess.
Are you Artyom?
I am.
I'm Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries, and this is...
I know. The administrator, right? You last visited Valley for 10 years ago. I was already working here back then.
We don't have time for nostalgia. Is this where you've been hiding?
Hiding? Oh, I guess you can call it that. I don't really like crowded places.
I feel that.
So I got myself
I feel
a
that.
quiet spot.
A quiet spot? We literally just had a mob of landbreakers here.
It was just two, Pearl, not Chen.
They just showed up all of a sudden.
I don't believe that.
Took me by surprise.
Well then, Mr. Artyom, why did that truck of yours appear along the fringes of Valley 4 during non-working hours? We have the monitoring logs, and the video is pretty clear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We not only have the video, we even got your path mapped out. You strayed off the distribution route and headed straight into breaker turf.
Are you accusing me of walking with the pipe faces?
Please, just answer our questions.
I admit that I've violated a few of our SOPs, but I didn't betray the syndicates. That night, I went out to handle a few personal affairs.
This is no longer a personal affair. I believe Angro will have more questions for you.
I believe he does.
Okay, so he just willingly gave up. All right. we'll head back to the point over here. So we go talk to Angro and Shauna.
So, I'm really curious how the Endmen fought at full power.
I did not.
Okay.
But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. In any case,
Oh, okay. That was just shiny. I thought that was an Orlean. No, I think we went the wrong way. That's the key for that. Okay, I know where we need to go. We need to go up here. We'll break these. There they are. Edmund, you're back. Wonderful. Both Yulia and Georgie have been detained. We're now questioning them.
Uh-huh.
I already suspected them. Who knows what evil things they would pull off if the Edmund had busted them. Your help is greatly appreciated. We are certain these two are indeed guilty of major infractions. Not honestly, Yulia possibly, Georgie not as major. Georgie's more minor compared to hers. It's still bad, but it's like, yeah. Found anything about Yulia's comm records? Communications support is trying to crack the terminal she used to send her encrypted messages. She didn't use standard protocols. In fact, she designed the terminal herself, and the encryption structure is incredibly complex. She's really smart. Handy with tools to text well, but she focused her skills on the wrong pursuit. No more buts. She deleted the log and tried to deny it. We gotta figure out what she actually did before our losses get any worse. I understand, but we need to take things one step at a time. If we can restore the original comm records, we will learn about the people she was talking with. We now have 3 clear approaches to the problem. If our next step is successful, we'll be one step closer to truth. We can't just be closer to truth. We need actual results. No compromises. Our fellow crewmates who lost their lives in this incident deserve this much. Yeah, and we'll definitely help nab the traitor. You've already given us a ton of help. We'll move things forward from this point. I'll notify you once we make any progress. Well, alright. That's that. It's probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So let's go check out this dot near the Reconstruction HQ. Yeah, just add this stuff to the thing. Also want to do a quick check. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to do some little more things. But I'm not fully sure. Anyway. When I once passed this area, the just like with the camera, just like the camera also zoomed in on these 3 guys when I walked past them. Edmund, I didn't expect to run into you at this place. Look at this blighted mess. Be extra careful when moving around this place. Excuse me. We finally concluded our SAR operations, and I'm giving the crew some disaster relief drills. Interested in joining us? Sure, I need some exercise. Awesome. Let's begin. See that beacon there in the distance? That's the finishing point. Be the first to reach the beacon wins. Okay, so it's another race. Okay. Not sure why it's saying I'm second. There we go. You're first. That's some incredible running. No wonder you're the end. Thanks for joining our PT. We really need to step things up. Train with us again if you have the chance. Ready back to the starting point. Want to come along? Nah. Nah, because now... One last thing before we go do Wolfgrad's story quest. Ugh. It's the last bit of Brewing Storm. The reason why I know this is here is this area was blocked out by some blight. I cleaned it up, but just like with the part in the load spring, I immediately took a step in, saw a trigger for it. And it's like, nope, this is stream. The scene keeps getting more and more extreme. Careful. This area is dangerous, hazardous. This definitely is something an average person could pull off. This area doesn't seem to be on our assault route. The counterattack team's after-action reports don't mention this place either. Should we? The incident likely occurred before we launched our counterattack. But back then, this area should have been swarming with bone crushers. Whoever they are unfathomably skilled. Combined with the earlier anomalies, many things must have happened in places we're unaware of. A major battle just ended. We can't afford to overlook any potential threats now. Let's find a way to get closer to the evidence collection. Understood. I'll check if there's a passable route nearby first. This blade seems odd. If I remember correctly, this is the type of weapon used by elites among the Landbreakers. They almost never abandon their second life, yet they just toss it aside like this. Maybe it was used as bait? Hard to say for now. I'll check ahead, but might find something different. They didn't want to animate NPC jumping. Goodness, is he Volcano Cha-Cha? That famous, huh? Before the recent large-scale internal consolidation, Volcano was one of the most influential leaders in the Bone Crusher clan. He used his strength to conquer many scattered forces within the clan, launching dozens of attacks on many settlements and merchant convoys. He just sounds like Rodigan number 2. Actually, yes. Even we knew about the conflict between Volcano and Bone-Crushing Fish. Their factions clashed frequently. Volcano claimed no one on Earth could rival him. While that's exaggerated, his strength was truly formidable. Looking at it this way, the Bone Crushers practically went all in our Valley floor. That's a steep price to pay. No, I'm not going to say it. Volcano has made contact. He wants weapons, shelter, and more access rights. Clearly, others will join his plan. Volcano doesn't meet our standards. Corporate partners must understand when rules should exist and when they shouldn't, not cling to so-called principles and traditions so tightly. More people are watching. The chips are still on your side for now. We'll pretend to cooperate with Volcano, but we can't delay for long. You need to act. Do what you must, for you still deserve a seat at the table. You know, now that I'm thinking about this, this actually might be the group Neferith is with. This might be someone. This might be Neferith herself, or another member. You know. Compare this. Login, Ted. 8, Mage, save. Timer record 660 something. Data self check status damage partially readable. Data export status explore. Voice intelligence ified. Shadow, how's the plan progressing? Guillotine, Will-O-Wisp, and Blood-Eye are all on the move. Excellent. That woman will pay the price. Playing clever, acting mysterious, even daring to disrespect deep two. Voting and lost. She really thinks she can still order me around? Just as I thought. This has been your plan all along. What's that? See? Boss got a hold of this thing long ago. So this is what you call a friend. Traitor! Traitor! I'll tell them to tear them to pieces. Show yourself, coward. Face me in a duel to the death. So yeah, that's that theory of that this might be tied to Neferith's group. Group looking a little bit more plausible. Yep. Time record 861 day self-checked. You're not bad at all, Volcano. Pity you picked the wrong side. Boss, hold on. I'll finish him right now. I don't understand what you mean. Could there be some misunder? Yeah, I'm really thinking this is probably tied to Neferith. This area is too badly damaged by ether side bursts. Good thing you managed to extract the terminal data anyway. What do you think happened here? A secret meeting? Volcano and that Shadow met here and never left. The man who claimed no rivals on this land died here. Feels like some kind of twisted joke. Volcano clearly had a plan. A failed plan. Not just by Shadow, but also by the so-called friends Shadow mentioned. Who do you think that note was meant for, Edmund? Neferith. She is the leader after all. Given the tone of the note, there really aren't many people with higher authority than Volcano. Guillotine, Will-O-Wisp, Blood-Eye, so many others tied to this incident. Let's leave the deep analysis to the experts back at the base. There might still be uncovered intel in Valley 4. We need to dig it all up. And that's that. Oh, we're not done. Oh. But we'll wait. Because, reminder, Saturday, we're covering Sanguine Inquiry, and that takes place in the hub. So Saturday, we'll see this story arc done. But for now, well, Saturday we'll also be doing Insider Threat, but we're mostly going to be focusing back on the hub again. But, Lone Wolf. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's check this out. Body discovered in the substation of Power Plateau Valley 4. Position supine. Multiple wounds on wrists, back, left chest, neck, and face. Fatal injury located at the heart. Cause of death determined to be massive hemorrhage of cardiac puncture. Additionally, based on blood discoloration, the blade it used appears to have been poisoned. This has to be Volcano Cha-Cha, a landbreaker notorious enough that even people in the Civilization Band with little knowledge of clan division might have heard his name. Before Neferth unified the Bone Crushers, his name was Face of the Clan. More importantly, he was remarkably young. Rumors claimed he wasn't even 30. Had Neferth not emerged unexpectedly, he would likely have been the one to unite the Bone Crushers. Excuse me. So who killed him? Neferth? But she wouldn't need poison. Crucially, the wounds on his back, left chest, and neck appeared to have been attacked before they could heal. Most of these injuries were concealed beneath armor, which are impossible to detect through combat observation alone. Unless the assailant was already familiar with Volcano Cha-Cha. Familiarity leads to trust. Now, who would the notorious landbreaker Volcano Cha-Cha trust? Submit. Greetings, Administrator. With the assistance of Operator Wolfgadad, we have completed a comprehensive analysis of the landbreaker tax sites in Valley 4. Below is our summary. Let me take some water. After thorough evaluation, we confirmed these incidents were orchestrated as internal purges. A nimble, cunning slayer using ambushes, deception, and minimal effort eliminated designated targets with chilling efficiency. According to Operator Wolfgrad, the attacker, codenamed Shadow, is likely Brenna of the Bone Crusher clan, a ruthless individual with blood-stained hands. Rumors suggest that after the clan's consolidation, she challenged Neferth and suffered a crushing defeat. Yet, instead of executing her, Neferth integrated Brenna into her ranks. A decision now justified by the precision of the attacks. Victims like Guillotine and Bloodwisp died invoking Volcano's name, while Bloodeye was down holding an invitation from Volcano. Clearly, Volcano aimed to rally dissidents to overthrow Neferth. What did he anticipate? Shadow or Brenna was never his ally. Neferth wielded her like a blade, effortlessly excising traitors. Betrayal and bloodshed are routine for them. But after collaborating with Wolfgadad, we uncovered a crucial commonality. All victims operate on the fringes of Neferth's so-called blessings. Guillotine Gabby, a mercenary in heart, served numerous masters. His loyalty to the clan was always questionable. Will-O-Wisp Vitya, an elite bone crusher pyromancer. Since Jacob's era, such specialists have relied on traditional raiding tactics. Their adherence to old ways made them resistant to change. Blood-Eye Cesaro led a tight-knit elite group. Such cohesion often becomes a barrier during transitions. Needed to. I haven't been blinking. I need to stop doing that. Volcano Cha-Cha. Every clue reflects suppressed rage and hatred. Operator Wolfgard also updated us with a piece of intel. Cha-Cha's grandfather served the warlord Jacob back in those days as a personal enforcer. This, together with Cha-Cha's chat records, revealed the Volcano to be stubborn and extremist supporter of the Orthodoxy. Their attempted rebellion was, in essence, the old Bone Crusher clan resisting Neferth's new order. Their failure signals the purge of outdated elements from the evolving clan. Neferth is proved to be a shrewd ruler. She not only grips her clan's ideology, but also anticipates to follow their rapid rise, hence orchestrating these attacks in Valley 4 to lure dissenters into a trap. Moreover, her influence extends beyond the clan. Volcano's hope for external support is severed before it materialized, proving her roots already reach deep into the civilization band. Investigations regarding the corporation mentioned in the letter are underway. The Bone Crusher's clan's stability is currently advantageous for us, but this may be temporary. Like I said, we'll finish this story arc on Saturday stream, but for now, Lone Wolf. Now, this did not start in the power plateau. This started here in the behind the mining area clinic in the Lode Spring. Why are we not starting here? Going back to Thursday, that Thursday that I mentioned before with near the highway, I was looking around for other spots. One in the Lode Spring, this spot that caused the freezing would actually be. We're actually going to warp over here so I can better explain this area. The freezing would occur right about here when you're starting to exit under this stalagmite that's directly on top of me and stepping onto this ruined bit of the street. I was running around a few areas and just trying to figure it out. I accidentally ran into the spot where the cutscene triggers for here. So this one was entirely on my fault. And I think we did read the thing, but no. I did record this. So we're gonna watch the cutscene.
Just part of my job, Grandpa Root. Be careful on your way back. Endmin, you're here! I was thinking that once the mining camp settles down and I've taken care of the problems for the UW crew, I'll go looking for you. I didn't expect that. Nope. And it's all the fault of my unreliable brother. He started behaving strangely after receiving some package yesterday. I didn't see him the entire morning. He wouldn't even pick up my calls. Catello is a huge bag of problems. Worse, he's always doing things on his own and creating trouble for everyone. But what can I say? Can just ditch him? I can't leave the mining camp. There's still so much to take care of. And you are the most reliable person I can count on, Endmin. Grazie, Endmin. Ah, yes! This is for you. Yeah, it's a gadget I made a while back. It can track Catello's bone charm. You know, our family talisman. I've got one myself. Just follow the direction pointed out by the tracker, and you'll find him. Catello doesn't care about much else. The bone charm's the only thing he's always got with him. Ah, almost forgot. Murat of the UW say that he saw someone who looks like Catello at the power plateau. You might want to start the search there. I mean,
And that's the scene that basically I triggered. Right. But now, I'm turning this back down because I had to turn it all up because these really have kind of awkwardy things. So that basically is what leads us to the main thing, to the scanning the spot for Wolfgard. So we're going to cover this. That does mean I am going to be changing our team.
Are you ready?
We're just going to swap to the team I already have made for involving Wolfgard and Rossi. Just because. That is the one annoying thing about Rossi's thing. Hers so easily misses for no fucking reason. I so hate that type of pathfinding.
High risk target detected.
Let's deal with these guys.
Track this beat.
Just as I predicted.
Handled that by now.
Okay.
High risk target detected. Stay calm. We've trained for this.
We'll ignore this. Let's check this out. What about the indigenous life forms? Do we have any ruins, tombs, or fossils? Where are they? When we step through that gate, we're hoping to see evidence of life. We have too little data. I have reason to suspect that someone is trying to hide something. Huh, that's weird. Just running past these guys, because that big guy is level 55. Actually, I think that's... Yeah, no, he's 60. 55, okay.
The tracker is reacting again. This seems to be the right direction.
Okay. I was hearing a weird noise. I thought someone was joining the call. He's probably gone across the bridge. Yep. Oh, that was the quest signal. That was the quest signal. Going up this way. Alright, it's the adventure involving us and him.
Antmin, why are you here?
Rossi got me this job to look for you. She's worried.
Rossi, I knew it. Scusa, Antmin. I cannot head back just yet.
This has something to do with the package you received, right?
Since Rossi already told you, there's a list of names, a map, and a note in that package. The names, they are pack members who failed their missions in the past few months. As for the map and the note, you can take a look at it, Antmin.
Note writes, Catella. Interested in knowing how they failed? The answers are here. Looks like a trap.
All the failed missions are partnership contracts between the Pack and Endfield. And those who died were some of the best members of the Pack. If the Meddlers were other Landbreaker clans, they wouldn't be foiling us every time. A few days back, I got word that a Pack member had died. Tommaso. He was one of the very few true friends I had. Just not too long ago, he sent me a message, saying that there are traitors in the Pack. They're trying to sabotage our partnership with Enfield.
Is this why you're investigating this on your own?
That's right. I don't care if it's a trap. I had to come here and investigate. I'll hunt the traitors down and make them pay. For Tommaso. As you
Better
can
than
see,
Sasuke.
I ended up being ambushed by a Bone Crusher mob. Good news is, I got fresh leads from them.
Are you going after the trail?
Yes. However, this is housekeeping for the Pack. There's no need to get yourself involved or face risks for our sake, Admin.
But you are an Enfielder. And I promised Rossi to take you back.
Fine. I respect your choice. But this also means you've entrusted your safety to me, Ant-Man. For this joint operation, I might need you to stick to my arrangements if you can. Okay?
I will admit, this is not a good setup. Because I do want to remind folks that Wolfgrad's combo skill only triggers when an arts infliction is implied. We inflict physical, not an arts. Which is why basically Akikuri is kind of which is why Akikuri is there in my team with him. It's also why basically he's good with Chen and Pearly, because Chen will complement you, Pearly will complement him, and vice versa. Granted, he can inflict his own. But my point still stands. This is.
You often act alone, right?
Sometimes.
It's not. He. Pearly compliments him.
No wonder Rossi's worried.
Pearly better compliments him for with her arts style fighting.
Crushers bear marks left by the unique arts of the Pack. Maybe the traitor did it. Ant-Man, we can follow these marks. It might help us find new clues. Ant-Man, we're ambushed.
Few enemies is not an it is not an ambush. Oh, okay. Now it's a party. Yep.
Careful, don't let your guard down.
My Talos! What the blight is that? Eat the dirt, brute!
Uh-oh.
No, don't shoot! The twin moons shall be one!
That came way too early. Like that line read came way too early. like, like I was like, wait, what the hell are you talking? Oh, okay.
You?
Catello, sono io, Giovanni. Amico mio, did you forget about me? We were tight, best partners on so many missions.
Your performance was indeed rather
I think he's a traitor.
I knew it. Bene, amici,
Giovanni,
this
not
isn't a
Wolfgrad.
safe
It's like,
place,
no,
but
we trust and love Wolfgrad. He's badass. Don't trust Giovanni.
Ah, Catello, it's been years, huh? You retired those clothes and fangs yet? Settling down nice and easy, huh? Oh, yeah, how's baby Rossi doing? She was only this tall when I last saw her.
She's good. And she didn't get any bigger.
Yo, don't let Rossi catch wind of that, or she'll be yanking your ears again for sure.
So he's gonna take us to the remaining area.
Okay, this spot looks nice and private. Let's get back to our little chat.
Giovanni, why are you here?
I knew that would be your first question. But trust me, you won't expect what I've got to say. I'm here for Tommaso. That smart brother of ours who almost got admitted to HAS.
Oh wow, that's incredibly sad that he would submit almost got admitted to the function. Wow, that's sad.
What happened to him?
Okay, don't take my word for it. I'm just passing along whispers. Sounds like Tommaso's gotten cozy with the Bone Crushers.
You sure?
Of course I am not sure. That's why I came all the way here. Even got myself an entire set of the Bone Crusher outfit. I'm all decked out for slipping into their camp. Plan is to find Tommaso, and if I do, he's in for a talk.
Okay, so maybe he's not the traitor.
Into him.
Okay,
Speaking
I'm
of
gonna
which,
turn it this
Catello,
down a little bit
mio
more.
caro, why are you here?
There are traitors in the pack, and Tommaso is our biggest suspect. I'm also looking for him.
What? You really think so? No way. Tommaso wouldn't. Maybe it's just some mix-up. Yeah, it's gotta be. Got it. You need to wrap up your little investigation before calling it, right? Classic you. Oh, who's this sharp one next to you? Looks like some serious brainiac.
She's...
I'm Wolfguard's current partner.
Indeed. We usually call her the Endman.
Endmin? That's a catchy name. Hold on, Catello. What's your code name again? Wolfguard. Ah, that's almost cute, like a puppy pretending to be a wolf. Okay. Let's change topic. So, Catello and Endmin, what are your plans? How about you join me on a trip to the Bone Crusher camp? The intel I've gathered tells me that Tommaso might be there.
I also want to see what our traitor is doing there.
Jumping straight to traitor, huh? Aren't we a bit quick to judge?
Get a problem with that?
Oh! Oh, of course not. By the way, according to my intel, the Bone Crushers hid their camp underground. The entrance is at the Valley Pass. Let's go there to take a peek. What do you say?
Okay,
Sure. Lead the way.
that's really weird.
All right, I'll lead the way. Guess I'll have to put up with this outfit for a little longer.
That's really weird. Okay, so let's talk to Giovanni.
Haven't seen Catello in years, but he's still got that blighted temper. Someone should teach him manners.
How long have you known Wolfgrad?
Way more than a decade. When we first met, he was still a little rascal who couldn't even hold his dagger. But the kid was different from people like me. Catello picked up every weapon like it was a second nature. Man, I was downright jealous of his skills back then. So I begged him to teach me the ropes. Even his sister Rossi got fed up with my pestering. But I kept at it and snagged a handful of his slick moves myself.
Can you tell me about Tommaso?
Well, Tommy, he's a weird one. Grew up in the pack, but he got really good with books and reading. Whenever he got roughed up, it was always Catello and me who stood up for him. Yet, he forgave every last one, including those who botched his shot at the exam. Can you believe that? What a hopeless case. Why would a person like Tommy end up with the Bone Crushers? You think they strong-armed him?
What do you think about the Bone Crushers?
A bunch of lunatics with zero brains but plenty of muscle. Even the pack, where I'm from, can't dodge throwing down with these crazies. If they were dealing with the pack from decades ago. Well, let's change the topic. Not like we can afford to poke the beasts right now, huh?
That's it.
That was well played, Ant-Man. Our teamwork was pretty good.
You think he's the traitor?
It's still too soon to tell. Everyone in the pack knows Tommaso's dead, but Giovanni claims to know nothing. He's either pretending, or just hasn't been back for a while. No matter what, his ties to the real traitor should be strong. Talking about traitors, we might have more than one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You want to bag them all at once? That's what I'm kind of starting thinking too.
Yes, and Giovanni is our perfect lead into the place. He's not very good at disguising himself. Not even back then. So, Anmin, please help me carry this show to its conclusion. Will you?
Since you're so honest about it.
Grazie.
Can you tell me about Tommaso?
Tommaso. We've known each other for years. When compared to Giovanni and myself, Tommaso was really the odd one in the pack. He was too optimistic and too kind. But things often ended up in ways he didn't like. Giovanni and I did take care of some business for him, but we actually owe him way bigger favors.
Can Giovanni be the one who killed him?
I hope not. But many years have already passed. Time changes everyone it touches.
When can we get going?
We can go now. Ant-Man, are you ready?
Let's go. After that, you and Wolfguard follow Giovanni to the Valley Pass.
Didn't think the hidden underground camp was here.
You've been here before? So, still need me to guide you around?
We do. This place has changed quite a bit since...
Not that much. Bone Crushers are building their turf.
Yeah, they even reignited the dance tech. I can hardly ignore that biting.
Okay, guess it's just for this.
The situation might be worse than we think. Ant-Man, we should hurry up.
Oh, okay. So now we're back to using our team, which that's fine. Because Wolfguard's still assisting us.
Ant-Man, I think I see a few UWST crewmates over there. Should we ask them about the situation?
They might have some clues.
The UW? Woosters? I better not let them see me. Look at my stupid outfit. The Woosters will beat me on sight. I should probably check the other side. Maybe I'll corner a Bone Crusher straggler and pry a few secrets loose. Catello, Ant-Man, I'll see you later.
Let's go, Ant-Man.
Oh, smart idea.
This is definitely planned. They must have a camp nearby.
What's happening here?
That's right. It explains everything.
No, it fucking doesn't. Pay attention.
The missing supplies, the sabotaged machines, and that weird tower suddenly belching out foul smoke. I bet the Landbreakers did everything. They're rebuilding their camp.
Apologies. My fellow crewmate can get carried away at times. The UWST post at the Valley Pass has had several disruptions lately. We're trying to find out why.
Are Landbreakers behind it all?
Of course. I can't see anyone else doing this. These vandals won't stop harassing us. Once I find that camp of theirs, I'll make those pipe faces pay.
Location is key. We still haven't been able to find the exact place of their camp. Perhaps we need another approach.
And over here.
Where did those pipe faces come from? There's no end to them.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that guy was going to be voice acted.
We've already called for support. Problem is, another one of ours went missing yesterday. Things can't go on like this.
Need some help?
What's that badge you're wearing? Enfield, you also received our call for support?
No, we were just passing by. I heard you got a missing crewmate.
Oh yeah, it's Yuli, a scientist. He's about as tall as I am and wears glasses. He went missing when we were changing our patrol shifts yesterday.
That makes 3 gone just recently.
And all happened in this very area.
Yeah, right before or after we changed our patrol shifts.
Sounds like Bone Crusher's work. They often attack at times like this. The picture's coming together. The missing UWST crewmates were likely captured by the Bone Crushers. Their motive's a mystery, but if the raiders are really behind this, tracking them down should be easy. Now that we have more clues about their camp's location, I'm guessing it's tied to the rekindled dance tech.
Will Giovanni give us a proper clue?
Traitor or not, the last thing he wants is us wasting time up here. We just need to see through his plans and improvise accordingly.
I'm good at that.
And I agree. You're almost as quick as our sharpest pack member, Sandman. Impeccable. For now.
I am your partner, after all.
Bene, partner. Time to go. Let's find our missing UWST scientist first. According to what the crew told us, we should find some clues at the site. Try scanning the place.
Oh, hey. An engineer's hat with the UWST logo. Excuse me. The label underneath has a handwritten name, Yuli.
This probably belonged to that scientist. Hope he can still return to his project.
That's what I hope. Oh, there we go. Up the stairs. Oh. A note with legible scribbles that read, "Patrols are boring. I went back to the research center and get back to my science project." Cross here. Up here.
Thanks for saving me. I'm Yuli, a UWST scientist. I ran into a landbreaker during my patrols. He seemed to be trading with someone dressed like a refugee.
Why did they just leave you up here behind just wood? I'm not saying Yuli's bad. No, that's just that's really weird.
And then, well,
it's just really weird and just feels a little lacklustery.
When I came around,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I found myself trapped in this place.
Someone dressed like a refugee.
Yeah. That guy kept fiddling with a dagger. The way it flashed really stuck with me.
Do you remember what they talked about?
I think I heard them mention something about the underground, some camp and an ambush. They also kept saying the pack. I don't really know what that means.
Just as I figured. Endmin, this show of ours might be reaching its finale at the Bone Crushers' underground camp. We have found enough clues. Endmin, the next act's about to start. Let's go find Giovanni.
Let's do this together, lads.
That was such a Borderlands bandit line. Let's do this together, lads. Hey, I get his bonk now. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So, got any idea on how to get down there? Share him with a brother, man.
Hear that sound?
Learned your lesson. This is what happens when you mess with the pack.
Hey, perfect timing. I just coaxed the key clue from that screaming whelp. Wasn't easy, you know?
Really? Tell us about it.
The clueless runt spilled the camp's location. It's right behind that wall up ahead. There's a big hole we can slip through.
That location is already surrounded by Bone Crushers. Getting there might be troublesome.
Okay, hear me out. We charge as one, fast and relentless. No delays, just hit them and push through.
You're talking about team combat?
Yeah, ditch the plans. Go straight up to their five faces and smash them in. How does that sound?
What do you think, Wolfgrad?
Sounds like a good idea.
Huh? Ma certo, Catello. You've turned into quite a decent team player.
In any case, fighting as a team will solve our current predicament. We might need to act faster than our adversaries.
Act faster. Ah, yes, of course. Speed's our best ally. Okay then, that's our next move. Let's go.
Enemy attack! Get up! Spare no one! Stop them!
I hate that. I hate that. Like, I hate the fact that they're immune to fire. I hate that. I so hate that. It's like, if it was like a steel trap or something, fine. But it's like, don't give me this bullshit of, oh, they walked right through a literal flaming barrier and they're fine. I hate that. I hate that. Okay? Like, I so hate that because that's annoying. There we go.
It's finally over. Mark my words, this was way more exciting than that fight we had with 30 cartel bodyguards.
The cartel guards wanted to stay alive. The Bone Crushers are different. that dagger you're carrying, is it...
Oh, Catello, sharp and steady as always. I followed the tricks you taught me, and got someone to custom forge this blade. The handling and balance are awesome.
Really? I'm glad you like it. It looks like a fine piece.
That's Tomas's. And Wolfcloud made that. So Giovanni's a traitor.
These bone crushers sure know where to pick their turf.
We've had it rougher before.
That's true. I'll never forget you and me trapped in that sewer for 3 whole days.
This is the entrance to the hidden camp. Shall we, Endmin?
Let's go.
I won't let anyone down.
Okay, cool. We're sticking with this team. We are sticking with this team. Because we have decent healing items. We have 50 both. So when we run low on those, we'll swap to the other one.
Let's slow down a little, Endmin. This place is perfect for an ambush.
Okay, I can jump in the water.
The Bone Crushers didn't build this place themselves. This seems like an abandoned underground factory of the UWST.
Typical bone crusher behavior. Well, they practically got a camp for free.
The Bone Crushers may have modified the local machines or facilities. Giovanni, lead the way.
Huh? Me again? Okay, sure, I'll lead the way.
Do we keep playing along with the show?
Yes, the show has yet to reach the final act. Besides, from what I know about him, he's very close to his breaking point. Signs of patrols. Looks like we're not too far from their main base.
This place is way too big.
A bigger place has its perks. It makes a group like ours less obvious. Careful, Endmin. There may be enemies up ahead.
That's a better trip. That's a better trap.
They call this an ambush. We've been through worse.
They were overconfident. There should be other mechanisms, Endmin. Let's press on and look around. Perhaps we'll find a clue. Bone Crusher glyphs. I remember that they like using these glyphs to pass on secret messages.
Yep.
Most of them, yes.
You actually know this, Catello. I recognize none of this.
But knowing what the glyphs mean won't get this machine to work.
That sounds like a real hassle. I should leave you two to this job.
So I guess there are no other tricks involved?
Yes, the correct sequence of the glyphs. I believe the clues should be somewhere nearby.
Yep, I agree too. Ah, okay. So in this... This way... Okay, so Angry Face, Sun, Running Man, Feet, Well, an obnoxious fetish and fire. And yes, I am serious. I think foot fetishes are annoying because basically foot fetish artists with foot fetishes just basically don't even hide their thing. It's like, oh, they push it way into their thing. Anyway, Angry Man, Sun,
Target, escape,
Running Man,
fire.
foot, feet, fire. Nothing against foot fetishists. I'm not part of that kink. But I also do find it's one of the more annoying ones. Like there are worse fetishes than feet. I'm not gonna say that, but it's like there definitely are. Okay. So there's one over there too. Hi.
You blocked that bullet for me back then, right? That weapon dealer didn't even know how to use his guns. But his shot found its mark.
That was years ago, Fratello. How are you talking about that? I almost forgot about it.
Why? Well, I remember it well. Just like how you couldn't forget about those sewers.
I think I see what we need to do. That's really annoying though. That's really obnoxious. Not gonna lie. That's kind of annoying. Down here. Hi. Should be nearing the end.
Huh? Wait! Who's there? Tommaso, is that you?
Giovanni, come back!
Oh boy. Looks like he's realizing that we're on to him.
You were right, Henmin. I slept. Giovanni, I knew it. Good.
You hesitated back then.
You saw it.
Well, could I never left anything to chance. He never treated him as an actual enemy.
I guess you saw right through me. Just like you said, Hanmin, I did hesitate. Back then, I had only two friends in the pack. Tommaso and Giovanni. The encounters we had on this mission showed me one thing. He might look the same, but the Giovanni I knew is gone.
Well, you're hoping for something, right?
I should be the one bearing the consequences, but I got too involved. Ant-Man.
Stop making Rossi worry about you again.
You're right. When it comes to Giovanni, I won't make the same mistakes again, no matter what. Anyway, we should figure out a way to leave this place, partner. These devices should be controlled by a mechanism nearby.
I think you smell fuel.
Good reminder. Let's find a device connected to a fuel pipe, Endmin. That should be key.
There it is. Oh, they give us automatic. Oh, they give us automatic items. Oh, okay. Fuck off. That was me up this timing. You know that could have blown up, Joe Wolfgod.
That should do it.
Like seriously, that could have blown up. Guns fit you very well.
You flatter me. Experienced hunters would always select their best hunting tools. Since we're good, let's head for the deepest part.
Trying to be smug, but then realize, oh right, I'm supposed to be the cold badass. I love when that happens. I love when that's done. I love that type of shit. It's funny. Alright, so let's get to that exit.
If the traitor you're looking for is Giovanni himself,
Then he owes me an explanation. And I'll take care of him the pack way.
what if he had no choice?
Every lupo must pay the price of their choice. That's how Rossi, Giovanni, Tommaso, and I were taught. In our very first lesson.
Okay, so that's where we fell and where Giovanni ditched us.
The end is near. If you're ready, Endmin, we can take that elevator over there to head up. Endmin, expect a hard fight. And stay close to me.
Show yourself. I know you're here. Taking you down one at a time will drag on. Throw it all at me.
Big, strong words from a tiny runt of the pack. The exit's closed, and so is your fate.
No second chance.
And that was such a letdown.
Bunkers losing to the pack. Impossible.
Oh, you're still alive. Okay. And dead. Again.
Where is Giovanni?
Giovanni? What Giovanni? Don't know anybody with that name.
Who put you on guard here?
It Arknights, the traitor of that pack of yours, wouldn't show up himself. So your big wolf sends a little runt.
There it is.
Useless. It was the perfect ambush, and you still failed.
Keep your guard up, Ant-Man.
Catello, you were giving a pretty good show. What happened? You scared?
The blade that killed Tommaso.
Yeah. E allora? He believed in your idiozie and tried to sell me out. He deserved it.
You're the one who betrayed the clan.
I betrayed the clan? Please. The true pack lives by purpose and honor. We don't sell out our own for some measly creds, trading blood and sweat to those companies. The real traitor here is you!
Some traditions must be set aside.
A little bit of a slowdown, so I'm just going to be auto-playing myself, continuing myself.
Future? The path of yours leads to no future. The Alfarian is right. You're hopeless. Only the Alfarian could lead the new pack to the glory we deserve.
The new pack?
That's right. If I'm a traitor in your eyes, then you're gonna find a whole army of traitors out there. Did you really think that the new pack is just a little club that came out of nowhere? Wrong! We are what the pack was supposed to be, and you'll be our very first prey. Have fun with your La La Land fantasies and stupid dreams, Wolf.
You know he can still shoot you, right, motherfucker?
Catello, do you really think I'll break my omertà? I probably can kill you, but it'd be nice to take someone down with me!
Ant-Man!
I'm fine.
Who's the Alfarian?
By the way, we wouldn't have been going to blacks. Well, probably for the shot. That probably would have been way better if this wasn't a fucking mobile focused game. Gonna keep repeating that whenever we have something like that.
Catello, this key answer. It's yours to discover.
Bitch.
The incident is now over, and the traitor got what he deserved. We should celebrate, no?
There's no need to hide the truth. This isn't you.
I'm alright, Ant-Man. No need to worry about me. It was my choice, and I'm prepared for the consequences. The same rule applies to Giovanni. The incident is now over.
Let's head out first.
I'll be right with you in a moment. Ant-Man, I may need to excuse myself for now.
You're laying Giovanni to rest?
Yes. He remains a pack member. His final rites should follow the code of the pack.
How should I find you?
I thought you knew already, Ant-Man.
Wolf God carries Giovanni's outfit out of the Valley Pass. You return to the hub. Excuse me.
That was the first time we botched our job. We had to pay the fine. Tommaso sold the silver brooch his mother left him, without a word. Giovanni then spent 3 months looking for it. He paid double the price to buy it back from the underground market at Asphalt Roundabout. That was all his commission for the entire year. He told me not to tell Tommaso about it.
How about this pocket watch? Is that from Tommaso as well?
No. It was from me. It was a gift for his 20th birthday.
I like her face when he finally says, I was like, oh, crud.
Rossi picked it. I was in charge of payment and delivery. As for this one...
We should leave it here.
And now, it's really over.
But something else has just begun.
I did not expect to hear about this new pack from Giovanni. I know nothing about the size of this operation, their goals, and most importantly, their Alfarion. Rossi often mentions it, and maybe she's right. The pack of today is different from every pack of the past. She, I, anyone really, would all bear heavier prices to make changes. But before that happens, I must verify something and make a few preparations with Rossi. If possible, I hope you treat everything that happened here as a secret between us and Min.
Don't want Rossi to know?
I'll tell her myself. Now's definitely not the time, as it shouldn't be.
There's that. Oh. Alright, yeah, there's that. I wonder if we'll be dealing with this new pack when we need to return to Valley 4. Because we still haven't had the story arc to return to Valley 4 yet. But I think, but it's coming. I think it's probably going to be in the next next big update. Maybe not the one that's replacing Arcane, but maybe the one after it. Because while that still has 9 days left, Protocol Pass is 32. So we don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be Arknights for today. On Saturday's session, we're going to return to the Power Plateau to finish off Insider Threat, because now we have to wait a day. Then we'll head to the hub to return to finish off Brewing Storm and cover the new story arc that appeared in the last patch. Not this current one, last one. Sanguine Inquiry. And then we're finally done with everything here in Valley 4, so we can go to Wuling. Finally. Also, if I end up getting the reconstruction to level 2 to max XP in level 2. We'll also cover that. But yeah. I don't mean to have that side being very long, very, very annoyed, but it's like I want to get to Wuling. I want to start getting some newer equipment.